Okay, so this is our video tutorial for how to use our CASIO FX82AU Plus calculator to calculate mean and standard deviation. When you first turn on your calculator, you might have math up in the top. What we want is stat for statistics. So we hit mode and then the number 2 to select statistics. And we're only working with one variable, so we hit 1 for one variable. What comes up may be this, or it may be just the first column. If you want to get rid of your frequency column, just hit shift, mode/setup, go down once, select 3, and then you have the option to hit 1 for your frequency on or 2 for your frequency off. For the question we're going to do in the demo, we want our frequency on, so we select 1 for on. Now we have a table with 2 columns, and you're right to enter your data. So if we have a look at the question we're going to do, in the X column, we want to put 7, 8, 9, 10. So the first thing we put in is 7, and then hit our equals button, then 8, then equals, then 9, then equals, then 10, then equals. This is just what scores we have. The frequency column is where we write how many times each of these scores occurred, which is 4, 3, 5, 6 for class A. So we've used our replay and arrow button to get back up to the top next to 7, which is our first score, and then we hit 4 equals, 3 equals, 5 equals, 6 equals. Once we have all of the data in the table that we want, we hit all clear. And it clears your screen off, but don't worry, it's stored it. Now we're right to work with it, so we can hit shift and 1 to bring up our menu of what to find. And then we want to go into 4. And then number 2 will give us our mean, and number 3 will give us our standard deviation. So if we hit 2 and equals, that's our mean, and if we hit shift 1, 4 again, and then hit 3 and then equals, that gives us our standard deviation. Once we're done working with that one table, we can hit all clear, but it will still be there. If we go shift 1, 2, that'll bring our table back up. Now if we wanted to do class B, we could go and overwrite our frequencies. So instead of a frequency of 4 for 7, we have 1. So we'll hit 1 equals, and then we have 3 instead of 3, but that's the same, so we'll go down. We have 6 instead of 5, so we hit 6 equals, and then we have 8. So there's 1, 3, 6, and then this last one should be 8. So we'll type in 8 equals, and then once again, we can hit all clear to store this. And then to find our mean, we hit shift 1, 4, 2 equals, so that gives our mean. And if we hit shift 1, 4, 3, that gives us our standard deviation. So to clear that table completely, just change your mode back to computer. So hit mode and then 1. And to get back to write a new table, hit mode 2, 1 variable again, and that brings up your original table.